I know of a good use for this.
Yes, yes. Quite impervious. Yes, yes. Quite impervious. Ah. Thing of genius. Ah.
Normal functioning.
Thing of genius. The product of a genius mind.
Code 42, notifying technician. Resume normal functioning.
Yes, yes. Quite impervious.
Resume normal functioning.
Yes, yes. Quite impervious.
Error. Code 40.
Finally, you're here. We had to give up our space in the cube. Now the College of Synergetics is behind Dynamics, Statics, and Inquest.
With respect, sir, that just means they've saved the best for last. Our interspatial translocator is this year's clear winner.
One hopes. Remember, the founder of the event and one of the judges is Soja, a Synergetics alumnus. She'll hold us to a higher standard.
Let's review once more, okay? I'll operate the translocator. I give the judges some batter, explain the translocator's brilliance, and then...
Then you fire it at me. I'm the most familiar with the device and with being teleported, so I'm the least likely to regurgitate breakfast all over the judge's table.
Exactly. You appear in a blinding flash of electrified brilliance, we prove teleportation is possible without a receiving gate, and the SNAF prize is ours! It's brilliant. I can't wait to see the expression on the judges' faces.
Right now, crewmate Paul, they just look bored. They're waiting for us. So let's get out there and dazzle them. SNAF prize, here we come.
Yes, yes, Teo. Your floating Griswirl is very impressive.
May I have your attention, please? Behold, teleportation without a receiver. And note that my assistant is completely intact.
Solid work, Bark. And this is the second time your assistant has impressed me.
You put on quite a show with other people's work. That teleporter is Inquest property. Fork it over.
What? Never. This is my crew's invention, and we'll die before we give it up to the likes of you.
We will? Yeah, I mean, yeah. We will.
I was hoping you'd say that. Inquest, you heard those plagiarists. Kill them all!
Never capitulate! The contest is over. I hereby declare that Vark and his crew win this year's SNAF prize.
Unacceptable. That device derived from Inquest research, and I have evidence to prove it.
That's a serious allegation. The judges will certainly look into it, but in the meantime, the decision stands. However, in light of Teo's evidence, the inquest may now reclaim its property. After the council fully investigates, credit and blame will be assigned to the deserving parties.
You have my attention.
This is an outrage. How could the council credit an inquest loud over a genius like me? We can't even claim the title SNAF Savant in circumstances like these. I will not go down in history as the only SNAF prize winners with an asterisk by their name. This calls for an incredibly stern letter of protest.
Save your ink, Vark. It's obvious Flax and Teo are working together, and I will not let them besmirch SNAF's memory.
Zoja's right. The council accepted that protest and gave away our translocator suspiciously fast. I think the whole charade was rehearsed.
Which means it's only a matter of time before they rescind their decision, take away your victory, and award the SNAF prize to the inquest. I say we even the score. Let's take back your teleporter by force before they take away your right to do it legally.
Translocator. Sounds like a plan to me. I put a tracking device in to avoid a repeat of the sewer incident. That will tell us where to find it.
Count me in. It'll be tough, but I have a stake in this too. And maybe if I help recover the translocator, you'll stop bringing up the sewer incident.
Let's get started then. You pinpoint their location with a tracking device, and we'll intercept them before they can lock it up in one of their labs. I've a few preparations to make and a few allies to switch on. I'll meet you on the road.
Error code 42. Notifying technician.
Initiating stealth protocol.
Welcome to the ambush party. The inquest column should be along at any moment now.
I'm eager to pin the inquest's ears back. Is this a straight smash and grab, or are there hidden subtleties?
Sure, we'll subtly punch their faces, crack their golems, and take what they stole. Mr. Sparkles here was just made for subtlety.
Subtle enough for me, and no less than they deserve.
Is there any chance we can do this without resorting to violence? Guys? Guys? Oh well, you can't blame me for helping.
Well, what's this? Patent infringement, perhaps? That is, my patent infringing on your freedom. I knew you petty-minded losers would try to steal the interspatial translocator. That's why I set this trap, which you fell for because you're stupid.
How did you get to Counselor Flax? Bribes, blackmail, or did you put the fear in him? When we expose this rotten mess, you'll pay for what you've done.
Yeah, and in the meantime, we're gonna kick your behind so hard you'll be wearing it as a hat. Right, Mr. Sparkles?
Affirmative. Prepare to don the behind hat.
Yes, very threatening. I'm literally quaking with fear, so badly that I can barely clean up you loose ends by doing this! Okay, Subject 1. Let's get you into a cage. Subject 2. Time to get you all nice and disassembled. On to Subject 3. Wait, it's starting to smoke.
Wait to explore this place.
I think this might be the first time a device malfunction has worked in our favor. We were probably supposed to end up in a volcano. Or the sewers. Again. Better keep moving. The Inquest must be out looking for us.
Is that Mr. Sparkles back there? This really crawl around in his guts for ages in our cave.
Oh no, Mr. Sparkles! It'll take some repairs and a lot of metal polish before you live up to that name again.
Welcome back, Mr. Sparkles. I need to know what happened. Where's Zojia?
Insufficient data at this time. Working. There. I have located Zojia's tracking signal. She is in the Inquest's Metrica Province lab.
If Zojia's there, so is Teo. And I want to give Teo a piece of my mind and all of my fist. Meet me there, Mr. Sparkles, and we'll bust Zojia out. Head back to the lab, Paul. You'll be safe there. Do some digging and see if you can find anything that will give us an edge.
Finally, a task that doesn't require bruising or being bruised. I'm on it.
Zojia requires rescue. Must break down a bending door. Defensive protocols online.
How'd that go? Excruciating?
Unauthorized exit. Will be terminated.
Good luck rescuing the others.
Now I'm just
I
gone.
could stay to
See
help,
ya.
but I'm, late for some armor enhanced.
Unit alert. Security compromised. Destroying all unauthorized systems.
Potentiality reduced to 0.
Zojia, are you hurt? We came to rescue you, but judging from the fire and fallen inquest, you handled it well on your own.
Not quite. It took all I had to get this far and hold them off. Thanks, by the way. I did not want to jump off this cliff. I hate getting wet. They've been testing your teleporter on more innocents. When they're done, the subjects are disposed of with a prototype incinerator golem. When I busted out, their next victim was behind a force field by the stairs. You probably saw him on the way in.
I did. And it's time to get the inquest to cease and desist, which means let's go smash us a prototype incinerator golem.
Done and done. You take the lead. Mr. Sparkles and I will watch your back.
Alert. Hostiles approaching. Destroy. Damage report minimal. Error. Damage report systems have been damaged. Attempting to hold flight directive. Destroy all intruders. Error. Intruders not required. Engaging last-ditch effort protocol.
Nothing's exploded. That's one less mechanism for the inquest to exploit the innocent. Now for the bad news. Vark sold you out. I didn't want to say anything at first. I hate betrayals even more than getting wet. And I figured, hey, you might get killed and then I wouldn't have to tell you.
Pragmatic, as always. But I can't believe that about Vark. I've known him for ages, and he's always been loyal to the crew.
Not this time. Vark is working with the inquest. How else could they have known about our ambush plans? Why else would they kidnap Paul? Sorry, did I neglect to mention that too? They took Paul to keep him quiet and to use as leverage against you. That gives you a tough choice to make. Vark is slippery and Paul's in danger. Go after one, you'll lose the other. So tell me, what's more important to you, revenge or rescue? Whichever you choose, I'm coming with you. Hey, over here! It's that way. How can you be helped? Greetings.
Over here! Help! I knew you wouldn't leave me to rot. Vark's crew takes care of its own. I don't want to be too negative, but I absolutely hate it here.
That makes two of us. Now to get you out.
Easier said than done. The door opens only to the correct code. If you try and fail, it sets off an alarm. There's a golem upstairs that generates the code. It changes all the time. Even the guards check it before they open the door.
Then I'll check it too, and knock its block off. I'll be back as soon as I retrieve the code from its smoking ruins.
Fascinating as this architecture is, I've seen enough. Let's go.
We need those prisoners. Don't let them escape.
Armory. Getting healthy.
appreciate the save, but there's more to do. The Inquest has grandiose plans for our teleporter at Reyna Landing. We should tell Vark.
Or not. He's involved. I overheard the Inquest saying that he told them of our ambush.
That doesn't make sense. Unless there was something in it for him. Vark does like control, power. What'd they offer?
He's maneuvering for a seat on the council. With the Inquest backing, he'd have all the influence he could ever want.
Oh, yeah? Well, after what he did to us, he deserves a gigantic screwdriver influenced into his skull. I may not be at 100%, but I want in.
Good. You and Zojia, meet me at Reyna Landing. I won't let the Inquest keep our invention, but I will show them the power of a real genius at work. What is this? Who let the Inquest into Reyna Landing, and why are they throwing a party?
It looks like Teo and her crew are showing off the invention they stole from us.
And the Inquest never does anything this public without at least 3 ulterior motives.
Then we have ample reason to interrupt them. And we're replete with reasons to kick Teo down a flight of stairs.
2 excellent ideas, but so hard to choose. I know. Let's do them both.
Yeah. It'll be like having our cake and kicking it too. Look out, Inquest. It's payback time.
Welcome. Prepare to be astonished by the one and only original astrospatial displacement zapper. Just press a button, and your target is whisked away to any destination you choose. No receiving gate required. Here, have an up-close and personal demonstration.
Your patter smells worse than fertilizer golem exhaust, Teo. It's a trap, you ignoramuses.
What's cooking, genius? Ha! Don't get used to being called that, by the way. I was being ironic. Behold, our first large-scale demonstration. Isn't my turret simply brilliant? Don't get too close now.
This has gone far enough, Teo. They're taking you down. Focus on the turret. It's the only real advantage he has. shot at the teleporter turret. Get it!
The longer you fight, the more you'll suffer.
Teo's turret is dead. I wonder how tough she is when she can't run.
When magic and machinery fail. Ow! That's it! I'm gonna go double for this!
Teo's been a mite in my ear for a long time. Thanks for helping me take her down. Sorry about your invention, though.
It wasn't my invention. It was the Inquest's abuse of my invention. I'm glad to see it go. Time to move on to other projects.
What about the people Teo zapped out of here? Where are they?
Leave that to Mr. Sparkles and me. We'll locate Teo's victims, punt a few inquests around, make a day of it.
That sounds like fun. Color me jealous. Thanks for all your help, Zojia. We College of Synergetics alumni should stick together.
Count on it, Savant. I don't say this to everybody. Well, not anybody really, but I would love to work with you again.
That makes two of us. Hang on a second. Did you just call me Savant?
I did. Your crew won the SNAF prize, and Paul has graciously ceded the title to you.
It's the least I can do. You did do most of the work. Plus, you saved me from being caramelized like sugar in a skillet.
In other words, you've earned it. I'll tell the council to make it official. Keep up the good work, Savant. I'll be seeing you soon.
Goodbye.
My crew is on the verge of a breakthrough.
side.
Armor in hand.